I've been in the tech industry for over 10 years, mostly in project and program management roles. After a decade at a large Fortune 100 company, I became dissatisfied with my role. I see a path for future growth in my current position there. I knew that I was being paid below the market, and I just wasn't happy going into work anymore. I knew that it was time to make a change and start seeking out opportunities. My job was really stressful. My husband was actually worried for me because I was working such long hours, and even when I wasn't working, I was always thinking about work and trying to get things done and what I had to do the very next day. It was just, it was not a good way to be for me. I'm the kind of person that once I make a decision to do something, I want to reach my goal as soon as possible. And since it had been a while since I had done interviews, I've decided to hire a coach to help prep me for them. So I found Mahesh through a search, and I really had no idea what the process was. But once I first met with Mahesh, he made me feel really comfortable right off of the bat. He was obviously very interested in where I was in my career, where my head was at in terms of what I was thinking about my current career and what my goals were. He put me at ease right away and really invested in me in terms of understanding what I was trying to achieve. He quickly identified my strengths, some of which I hadn't even recognized myself, and really started to put together a plan for me to achieve my goals. We then went into making my online presence really great. He told me how to update my resume, how to update my LinkedIn so that I could start getting inquiries from recruiters right away. And I started getting a ton of emails every week from recruiters for companies that I actually would be very interested in working for. So my first on-site interview was with a company that I was super excited about. I did 7 back-to-back in-person interviews across a full day, and I walked out of there feeling great about my performance, whether I got an offer or not. Mahesh had prepped me so well that I already had a lot of answers ready for the questions that they asked. The great thing about working with Mahesh on prep interview was that depending on the company that I was interested in or targeting, he could tell me what some of the interview questions were going to be, like what type of questions that type of company would probably throw at me during an interview, whether it would be more data related, more HR related, etc. And he really helped me understand that if I was going to apply for a job and do an interview, the type of angle that they would come at me so that we could prepare the right type of questions and answers to prep me for. So in fact, I ended up getting an offer from that company, and I was super thrilled. So I called Mahesh to tell him the good news, and he helped coach me during my salary and compensation negotiation for the role. And he was always there at the ready, told me to call him anytime, and he was with me every step of the way as I negotiated with the recruiter for the best package that I could get. So working with Mahesh has been one of the best investments that I've ever made in myself. He's someone who's committed, he's sincere, and he genuinely wants to see you excel. So I think that if you really want to accelerate your career or accelerate the process of finding a new role that you're excited about, I would highly recommend getting a career coach. So the biggest benefit that I've had working with Mahesh is a year later, I have a new role, a better title, better compensation, and I'm really happy going to work again every day.